It trips me out that you can see the mouse on the monitor, and then on the monitor, and then one more. You can sort of see it there. It's trippy. Oh, jam! Hello again, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable, where I have no idea what's going on ever. So, I've seen this once before.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So apparently, the intro here has some randomization to it. And the paper scattered everywhere is apparently rarer than some of the others, because it's only the second time I've ever seen this. That's trippy.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope. Pretty sure I'm done with the left way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I think.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
Copyright infringement?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Does that just take me back along the proper path if I don't go downstairs? I think it does. Alright.
Stanley was so bad at
Do not
following
lie.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. We're gonna go back to the catwalk, go through the red door
Look,
as
Stanley, I
instructed
think perhaps
this time.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
No? Oh.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I'm not gonna
There's
chance
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
it. Who's that?
Someone you forgot.
Don't care!
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Nope.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yep.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you
believe you.
something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Alright.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Alright.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Shut up.
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
Okay.
Here, let me show you.
So that door open. I don't trust this game. Okay, fine. Oh.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know. What are we? Hello. Ooh.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
It's beautiful. Wow, narrator, can we stay here forever? Wow. Narrator? Narrator? Ooh, now we have green lights. I like the green lights. It reminds me of the time I was abducted by aliens. I've been watching a lot of X-Files, excuse me. While we're here, how many of you, by the way, watching on YouTube later, and you guys here in the stream watching with me right now, noticed that this is not the same shirt that I started with? Anybody else notice that? Bet you didn't. This game is trippy. I like the pretty lights. Because it's not the same shirt. Bye, green lights. Oh. Wait, can I stand right in the center? Whee! Bye. Now we get pink! Oh my god, it's like the rosy fingers of dawn. Alright, narrator. Getting bored, buddy. I'm sorry.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh. Should I go back? Nope, sorry. Got bored. Can't do it. It's an unfinished basement.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Okay, I'll be careful. Why would you suddenly be worried about me dying?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, there's no... Well, that's dark.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I am. Dude, I don't want to jump off and land on some concrete. Or do I?
No!
Ow!
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Alright. Let's see if he appreciates it. Narrator?
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Oh, okay. Narrator? Buddy? You there? You've got, Alright, you've got to the count of 5 to do something, or else I'm gonna go jump again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 4 3/4. Nope, 5. Too late. Sorry. Sucks to be you. We're going. No happiness for you, buddy. I got stuff to do.
Stanley,
Yeah?
go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Look, I'm not just gonna stand here.
No. No, no, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Well, anything?
Stanley,
Ow.
let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God.
Ow.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Now I feel bad.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
That was actually legitimately a bummer. Huh. Okay then.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
I like work, I just hate my boss. That's a lie. Wait, what story? The story of how everyone disappeared? Okay, well, I guess now we should
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I mean, the lounge is pretty sweet.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human. Yeah. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Alright, let's take the thing all the way across.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Correct.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who's that?
Someone you've forgotten about.
You?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Alright, who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
So last time I unplugged the phone, is it possible to just not answer the phone? Stereo works. Apparently not. I think it might just ring forever until I either unplug it or answer it. Well, we're gonna test it. I will take another drink. Okay, let's answer it. That's not what I expected.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
That scared me. Okay. Hey, sweetie.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh. Good morning, employee 427. Press LB on your gamepad. I don't wanna. I don't like it. It's awful bright outside today.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Damn, girl. What's that name be like? Let me get them digits. But I don't want to press Y.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Hey, girl, hey.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Watch TV where?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press right trigger to spend time with the boys. Do I have the boys?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press RB to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
How meta can you get?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Yeah, maybe. Please press B to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
I don't wanna.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, The next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Wait. But if I don't listen to the prompt, then that means I'm listening to you, which means I still don't have a choice. I hate Mondays.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press LT to question nothing. All right.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
I suppose.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
Okay.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I...
Okay. Well, that was a bummer. Wow, this game is like existential dread put into game form. All right then, I guess I'll stop there. Yeah. So thank you all so very much for watching, and please don't die. Please? Jesus.